everyone in favor of this resolution, this amendment, this list that we've just spent a year working on, I would like to call the question to have you stand in support. Passes unanimously.
It's not often Metro Atlanta gets to witness political consensus. But Thursday's Roundtable meeting provided one such moment when the Atlanta Regional Transportation Roundtable unanimously passed the final project list. Despite some contentious negotiations in the weeks prior to Thursday's vote, the Roundtable produced a final project list that communicates a unified transportation vision. Decatur Mayor Bill Floyd acknowledged that the path has sometimes been difficult.
There have been plenty of chances for this process to break down over the last 6 or 7 months.
But Floyd added that he believes the product of the Roundtable's work can put the region back on the right track.
I think that's one reason that we have a bright future in this region. In the midst of some of the dire financial situations that we're all in these days, I think we have a reason to be optimistic.
The traditional politics of North Metro Atlanta versus South Metro and urban versus suburban yielded to deal-making and collaboration. According to DeKalb County CEO Burrell Ellis, the Transportation Investment Act project list may be one step towards a greater Atlanta.
I think we've defined a new spirit of regionalism, and I'm very deeply moved by the collaboration and consensus building that I've enjoyed with my colleagues around the table. Everybody has made those necessary sacrifices.
If passed in a referendum scheduled for next year, the project list will reinvigorate Metro Atlanta's existing transit systems while also set aside funding for new transit projects that promise to extend transit into new corners of the region. In total, the Roundtable's list allocates 52%, or $3.2 billion, of the projected $6.14 billion for the first significant investment in transit in more than 30 years. That is, if voters approve next year's transportation tax referendum. For Roundtable Chair Norcross Mayor Bucky Johnson, the process for selecting the final project list was another important product of the Roundtable's work over the past several months.
All along, the two things that I thought were most important was the project list and the process. I'm very proud of what has happened in both instances.
And it may be the process that helps voters support the one-penny sales tax next year. While Union City Mayor Ralph Moore joked about the difficult negotiations.
And I want to say thank you. It's been a pleasure, but I will not do it again.
Let the record reflect.
It provided a reminder that an unsuccessful referendum effort may very well mean the region won't have another opportunity like this again. The final project list is done, and now may come the more difficult task of selling the list prior to next year's referendum. And as a recent poll indicates, Metro Atlanta residents deeply desire transportation solutions that reduce congestion and promote quality of life. However, the same poll shows that local voters remain skeptical about politics, especially the politics of transportation.